What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite dating coach, Elliot Scott. And as you can see by the title below, we're going to talk about why you can't, for the most part, right, change a cheater. Okay, so before we get into this, if you can, please subscribe. Just click the red button below. Also, if you want to get a phone session with yours truly, the link is below in the description, along with my guides. I have a free 200-page ebook. Again, all below. Okay, so I want to dive in this. I don't want to give you some like, not. I gotta pull back a little bit here. I don't want to give you some like, take all your hope and dreams away if you like a guy who cheated or cheated before. Not even on you, just cheated before, right? But here's the thing. I feel like when a guy cheats, and this video is only for girls who are obviously, on this topic, okay, in this situation. But when a guy cheats, it has much more to do with him. I would say a huge majority of it has to do with him and not you. It's not that you're not good enough. And again, I'm not just saying this to like pamper you up, like, oh, girl, you're not the problem. That's not why I'm saying this. On a serious note, when a guy cheats, it's a much, much deeper issue than I think you can even comprehend when you're trying to be like, like a lot of girls will sit the guy down and be like, hey, you cheated on me, how dare you, this. I'm sorry, my hands is what girls do, like, how dare you cheat on me, man, like, what you doing? They'll do that kind of stuff. But seriously, they'll sit down and talk to the guy, and and let's just say the girl hypothetically says, I still love you. We have this going on. You cheated. You did wrong, but forgive, not forget kind of thing. I want to try to make this work. And I always think that, again, I'm not saying guys can't change. I'm saying for a majority of people, the guy would be like, okay, I understand. And he might feel guilty about it, right? It might hurt him that he hurts you. He feels like a piece of shit. He'll never do it again. He'll say all that kind of stuff. And for the most part, for the first couple months, he'll be doing great. He won't say anything to other girls. He'll let you know where he's at, checks in, puts extra effort in to, try to make it work, and all that kind of stuff. And again, great. But when a guy cheats, it's usually because he's filling a void. It's a much deeper issue. And a girl sitting a guy down and telling her how she feels and this and that, so it doesn't always work, because when a guy cheats, again, it's a much deeper issue. He's trying to fill a void. It's a low ego man. It's insecure. It's usually coming from an insecurity state of mind. And the devil's in the opportunity, right? It's going to tend to happen again. And I say this again, I never cheated. But I say this from a lot of guys I've talked to a lot of clients I have talked to, and just studying up on the psychology of cheating, on why someone it's a betrayal. And as harsh as that sounds, right? It sounds harsh, yet he still did it. And I think it's the fact that he did it. It has to be something much deeper than, it's her fault. I don't think it has anything to do with the girl. I really don't. I think a lot of it has to do with the guy. And again, it's a much deeper issue. So when a girl tries to sit a guy down and have that talk, it seems on the surface that it's going well. He understands, and then he tries for several months or even a year, that, oh, it's all good. But that's why they say once you cheater, always a cheater. Now, that's not true in all cases, okay? But it is a much deeper issue. And when a guy has insecurities, or he's trying to fill a void, or there's a hole in his heart, or, girls cheat on him in the past, he seems to project that onto his life and things around him. So a guy who usually cheats automatically feels that, the girl's also cheating, or she might cheat. And so it's like, I'm going to try to one up her. He feels like, well, I don't want to look like a fool, so I'm going to cheat before she cheats. And this is a real thing. Trust me. So when a guy cheats, again, it's a much deeper issue. I think only a guy can fix it. Couples counseling, him going to a therapist or something like that, to understand why he did it. Because again, the reason he was doing it to fill a void. We're all trying to fill voids, and we're all trying to find ways to get our fix, right? Our fix. And sometimes this is a way that he does it without even realizing he's doing it. Yes, he realizes it's cheating, but it's one of those things, if I can have my cake and eat it too and I can get away with it without hurting her, then no harm done, okay? So that's my philosophy on why people cheat a lot of the times. But hey, like I said, can guys change? Yes, but at the same time, once cheater, always cheater. For a majority of the time, I believe so, right? It's just a matter of time. With that being said, I love you. Take care and peace.